Back at the money line grind, we're gonna have to grind 0-2 on the opener here. Eagles game, missed both our picks, but we're not worried. We got three more picks, and we have a parlay of the day. Let's dig right in. We can talk about the Eagles game. A lot of anomalies there, a lot of injuries, penalties. We got an ejection on the first play. Just gonna wipe that off. We only lost 2 units there, so we're gonna make up for it, and then we're gonna hit the parlay of the day. Long season. I'm against the clock here. It's 10 a.m. I got to get this out to you guys. So let's start where I'm starting over in the Meadowlands, not too far from where we're recording this right now. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jets. I'm taking the Steelers minus 2.5 on the road. Like I said, they're not playing too far from here. It is a wet and rainy day. The ball going in the air will not happen. I'm not too sure about Breece Hall. I'll give him a couple games this season before I write him off. But I do know that the Pittsburgh defense, they're stapled in anything that you can be consistent about. They're gonna go out there and they're gonna smash. Then they're gonna hold the Jets accountable. There's gonna be nothing easy for them. Interested to see if the Jets pass game is better this year without Aaron Rodgers' old ass under censor. Ironically, Pittsburgh Steelers has some new players, including Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf. So this is very interesting. I think the Steelers have the edge. It's going to be hard for them to run the ball. Maybe you see some short plays, or maybe you just use DK's size, pause, and just kind of short play him out. I'm taking the Steelers. You should too. Pick number 2. This is the first time I think we've ever had a player prop on this guy. My boy, Chuba Hubbard, over 61 and a half. I love saying that name. 61 and a half yards. It's minus 110 on pretty much every book. We have a 47-point line, total points line here. Makes you lean towards a big passing game. But if you know anything, a big passing game sometimes leads to some big chunky yardage. We don't need much, 62 yards. So you get a couple 15-yard, get a 15-yard gain on a draw play. You got 3 wide receivers, hit a quick draw, you get 10, 12 yards. That's a big chunk of what we need here. Then the defense might be focused on the pass. I think we get a couple of decent runs, some, 2nd and 5 that you pick up 8 to 12 yards on, and we piece it together to cash this one in the third. Chuba averaging 4.8 yards per carry last season, over 61 rush yards in 9 of his 15 games in the season. 3 of those misses, he had 58, 56, and 52 rushing yards, so he was right there. Last season, Jacksonville allowed the 8th most rushing yards. Jacksonville will have Trevor Lawrence back behind center. So either way, if you want to assume that he'll be taking it easy, then we're going to see some 3 and outs, which will give some extra possessions to Carolina. If you think he'll be slinging that thing, well, then maybe we'll get some quick possessions because they're going to march down the field and score. Either way, 61 and a half yards. I like that. I like the ground idea week 1. So I think we're 2-0 with those picks. And then my last one is I was torn. I wanted to take the over in the Chargers game, but something told me take the under. Arizona Cardinals at New Orleans taking the Saints. 44 and a half yards. Points is the total spread here. We know New Orleans ain't really going to help score this. On a good day, you get 17 from New Orleans, which I don't think is happening. Cardinals still have some questions to answer. Are they able to use Marvin Harrison to his best ability? I think after year 1, you kind of figure it out. So while I am concerned that Arizona puts up 30 points, I don't think New Orleans scores more than 12. So those are my 3 picks. We need to go 3-0 just to make sure we don't put a mountain against us to begin the season. Let me give you the parlay here. I like this one a lot because I put $20 on it, so it made me feel like there was something on the line here. 3-legger, Raiders, Patriots, under 44 total points. Baker Mayfield, over 1.5 throwing touchdowns. And I'm rocking with the Denver Broncos. However, I'm alternating that line. It's too fluffy. Give me -5 for the Broncos. $20 brings you back 92. Let's get this freaking money. It's about damn time. We've waited so long to get back to the season. Let's get some.